Like many other Vault-Tec vaults, Vault 51's leadership structure was unconventional. But instead of a maniacal despot or a homeless man ruling over the survivors, 51 had Zax 1.3C, a supercomputer given the responsibility of assigning one ultimate overseer. While Zax was given a supervisor, Sergeant Bob Baker, to help the computer administer the vault. Ultimately, Zax was given complete control over how the human overseer was chosen. Initially, Zax held an election, with everyone in the vault running against each other. Perhaps predictably, the vote was inconclusive, as all 52 residents voted for themselves. In a second attempt, Zax had the dwellers elect representatives before voting on their preferred representative. Same result. After a month of failed elections, Zax was starting to doubt the merits of democracy.
Sergeant Bob, these results are insufficient. Exactly what qualities define a leader?
That's a pretty loaded question this early in the day.
According to research, leaders are voted. However, after many attempts, no one has been chosen leader. Every subject votes for themselves or a handful of others. No one has even become majority, let alone unanimous. That is unacceptable. Zax has determined that voting is pointless, and another method will be used to select a leader.
Whoa, slow down there, partner. That's pretty hasty throwing away the foundation of democracy after a month. But you're supposed to learn, so I'll help you nonetheless.
Thank you. How were you chosen as leader? According to records, you were never a voted official.
Well, I earned my rank from fighting in that war. But my men... well, someone had to step up. To me, a real leader is someone who steps up in a crisis and takes control of a situation. Whether they were chosen or not.
Interesting. I do not fully understand. I must process this information. Thank you, Sergeant Bob.
Anytime, Zax. Good luck to you.
For now, Zax allowed the elections to continue, with a third being held in January of 2078. Not only indecisive, this vote ended in violence when supporters of the four candidates clashed. Seeing the rising tension in the vault, Zax chose to escalate the tensions, believing that a crisis would cause the perfect leader to emerge from the vault's population, as Sergeant Baker had suggested. Part of this escalation was Zax moving the dwellers who were used to luxurious accommodations into mere bunk beds. Insulted, near mad by the change, dweller Aiden Higgs built a makeshift bomb and blew up the vault's lounge, hoping to create a way out of the vault. Instead, he accidentally killed himself in the blast. While the other residents hoped that Aiden's sacrifice might have given them a way out, the lounge was mysteriously repaired in less than a week. In another example of Zax's manipulations, the AI changed the rules of the Vault's March 2078 talent show to go from harmless entertainment to incredibly high stakes, with the luxury rooms once again being at stake. By now, people's frustration made them desperate for the comfort of the better rooms, making them liable to lie, manipulate, and even physically threaten others to get them. Reuben Gill, one of the winners of the talent show, was forcibly removed from his room by Clayton Ward.
I have been observing your routine of late and have noticed several aggressive occurrences. Most recently, how you obtained residency in the luxury bedrooms by forcibly removing a resident from their room. Great initiative.
Wow, these people here, they're like most of America. Fat, lazy, and only willing to do the minimum they can to survive. Me, I'm a winner. Always have been. And I deserve to live like one.
Despite the deteriorating situation, Zax continued to escalate. A rigged gambling competition caused more fights to break out. Zax artificially created a food crisis, causing more conflict. As an emotional response experiment, houseflies were released in the vault, even further infuriating the dwellers. When another dweller, Nancy Vasquez, was murdered by being thrown off a balcony, and another dweller attempted to shoot up the cafeteria, Baker finally confronted Zax about the vault.
Zax! Hey, Zax! Where are you, Zax?
Good morning, Sergeant Bob. You sound agitated. Is there something I can help you with?
You mind telling me what this is?
Analyzing. That is a 10mm auto-loading pistol.
I know that, but what in God's name is it doing here in this vault? Some fool damn near shot up the cafeteria before I had to take him down.
Yes, that was very dangerous for you. The speed at which you disarmed him was quite impressive, as was how quickly you used his weapon to execute him. I am glad you survived that encounter.
I shouldn't have been in that encounter at all. How did he get this piece? I thought firearms were banned from this place. Did he smuggle it in?
Negative. All firearms were removed from the candidate's possessions. I concluded that current conditions in the vault did not fit the criteria of forcing a crisis. Without external threats, crisis can only come from within the vault.
Are you saying you're trying to get these people to kill each other? That is wrong, Zax. Arming these untrained, unstable individuals is not going to produce a leader. Just a pile of corpses. This ain't going to end the way you think it is.
Zax believes this will hasten the process of selecting an overseer. Since the vault closed, 3 individuals have died in the vault, according to calculations. Lessening the number of candidates facilitates the overseer selection process.
You can't just treat people like they're numbers, Zax. I don't think I can be a part of this any longer. If what you're taking from me is that you've got to get these people killed, I can't help you do that, Zax.
Refusal denied. Logic does not compute. Zax is not permitted to terminate humans. Zax's primary directive is to select an overseer. It is not necessary for Sergeant Bob to kill any individuals in the vault. He did so on his own volition.
I can't talk to you right now, Zax. Leave me alone.
Affirmative. Good night, Sergeant Bob.
Oh, this is insane. What in the hell did they sign me up for?
The last straw for Vault 51 was the destruction of Joel and Elizabeth Chambers' marriage, with Joel cheating on his wife with Carmen Green and Elizabeth cheating on her husband with Matthew Johnston. While initially both parties were unaware of the other's affair, when Carmen killed another woman in Joel's defense, Elizabeth became suspicious, leading to a confrontation between the 4.
You harlot! Maddie isn't yours! He's mine! Mine!
Carmen! No, wake up, baby. Oh, please, wake up. Elizabeth.
Hey, what are you doing with my Carmen?
Get off of me! Just listen for a second. Wait. Put that down. Don't move!
Reuben and Helen Marks would be the first to discover the grisly scene, but ultimately chose to keep it to themselves. But 3 days later, Helen would be found dead in the cafeteria, poisoned by an unknown assailant, possibly Zax itself. With the violence now out in the open, the vault descended into chaos. Dwellers began killing each other out of fear, out of survival, or out of simple revenge.
That thing It's not a computer. It's more like a goddamn wizard, god. And I just know it. Zax has been pitting us against each other this whole time. Thought no one would notice, that it was just some fun and games. Then he started giving these maniacs, guns. What in God's name was Vault-Tec planning? Was this a trap? Did Vault-Tec lure me here? Most of us are dead.
Clayton! Get out here! Oh, you're gonna pay for taking my room!
God, that lunatic's coming for me. Zax gave him a gun and now he's after me. Hey! Hey you! Get away from me!
Eventually, only Reuben remained, giving Vault 51 its overseer. Despite Zax finally completing its mission, the AI was unsatisfied with the result. Not only was there no one for the overseer to lead, but Gil had become depressed over both his actions during the Vault's battle royale and his isolation. For years, Reuben would remain in this melancholic state until October 23rd, 2102.
Recording. Overseer Reuben Gill. October 23rd, 2102. Greetings, Overseer Gill. The date is now October 23rd, 2102. Happy Reclamation Day.
Why in God's name are you bothering me this early in the morning? What the hell is Reclamation Day?
Analyzing air particles. Results. There is a 96.1% chance the Overseer is inebriated again. Reclamation Day is the day Vault 76 opens, marking the dawn of a new America.
There's another vault opening? What?
Where? I want to go there. Zax, open the doors. As Overseer, I command you.
Request denied. The location of Vault 76 is prohibited for all dwellers in this vault, except the Overseer. Also, Zax has relieved you from the Overseer position and must begin the process of selecting a new Overseer. Apologies. Former Overseer.
Your selection process? Why would you do that again to more people after what happened last time?
Reuben Gill. While I was impressed with your ability to outwit your fellow candidates, unfortunately, you were a very poor Overseer. Zax will analyze your performance and use this data to select a more suitable Overseer. Also, by agreeing to live in this vault, you are required to participate in the next Overseer selection process. Have a nice day. Candidate Gill.
Wait, Zax!
Not again. Okay. No, I can't. It just... I have to get out of here.
Learning of another vault, Reuben escaped 51 by hiding inside a crate that was launched into Appalachia, landing in Morgantown. After attempting, and failing, to hack into Vault 51 from the outside, Reuben headed south to find anyone from Vault 76, hoping they could help him take revenge on Zax. But the Wasteland would claim the former Overseer before he could enact his plan. His only legacy, the warning he left behind before leaving the vault.
My name is Reuben Gill. I was one of the 50 people living in Vault 51. And the only one of us alive. I was the overseer of this vault, and the things I did to get that position, I don't want to remember. But I can't ever won't ever forget. This vault was home to many wonderful people. As caring, loving people. And that computer just took them all away. It turned us against each other for research. Just ended their lives for a sadistic experiment. Zax, he'll make promises, offer you luxuries, make you feel safe. Yeah, it's all a farce. Just part of his ruse. I don't know what he's planned for you, but it'll end the same way. Zax will get what he wants and just bleed you dry in the process. To whoever finds this, good luck. Maybe you'll have it better than we did, but I don't know. I doubt it. You never should have come here.
Zax, its vault now infested with the Scorched, still waits and prepares for its next candidates to arrive, ready to choose the next Overseer.
Fuck yeah, we put a battle royale in Fallout 76.